listen to Power on my headphones and go see Ye. How's that for a memorial for Charlie Kirk? That feels like the right thing.
Be quiet.
George Farmer, please come get your wife. Your wife is out in the streets going crazy. Where are you? Please come grab her and take her inside. This is not normal. This is unbecoming. Welcome back, guys, and welcome to all my new members of the channel. Please, I am so excited to have you all. Please tell me what you would like us to do. What do you want us to do first? Should we do a Zoom calling? I would like to know what you guys would like us to do. I am so excited. And please, if you've not joined the members and you would like to be part of our membership, the Cuckoo Bunnies, I am excited to welcome you anytime you feel like coming. Our dear good sister is still out here making a fool of herself. I am so sad that we had to come to a day like this, a day when we view a woman who claims to be a woman of God go down history as a mental case of not only moral decadence, but just moral deplorable characteristics. I used to be one of those Candace Advent fans. Believe me, I watched all of her videos, but it has come to a head. It's so difficult to look at her again the same.
Just make the last step, okay? You are, I said specifically, you're too smart to be a Protestant.
This lady who calls herself a Christian spoke to a pastor in such a deplorable way, insulted a pastor. That's exactly what she did. But then, why wouldn't she think she has the moral compass to do so? She thinks that if you're not a priest, you're not Catholic, you're not a Christian in her eyes, because she had the effrontery to tell her best friend, alleged best friend, because the jury is still out on that. People who are part of Turning Point USA, who are not Candace Owens, have not been able to confirm that friendship. And she was not following her so-called friend or his wife until just after the thing happened. Candace said she will not be attending her friend's memorial because she wants to stay home and listen to Kanye West. And also because while she's investigating the feds, she doesn't think it's going to be a good idea to be out there. The same points of view, mind you, the same points of view that Candace holds when it comes to the investigation of Charlie Kirk, a couple of other people hold, including Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson. And they were at the funeral, at the memorial. They were all there, okay? Tucker Carlson was even on stage, which tells me everything I need to know. Candace did not go because she's scared the feds will hurt her or something like that. No. She did not go maybe because if she had to put herself aside for one day, to put Charlie first, to be at a ceremony, a memorial where everybody will be talking about Charlie, it will be too much for her to handle. She needs something that has to do with me. That is why when she went and she was insisting for someone to release more footage of her dear friend being like that, she said, people trust me. Yeah, she couldn't wait to throw that out there. People trust me. And I asked Candace, those of you who are following her up like crazy and you have the effrontery to come and insult us. Oh, those of us who can see with our two eyes, who can think. Who goes for more footage, to see more footage of their friend being I'm just asking. It doesn't matter if the footage is gory, because after watching, she said the footage was not gory. And she's still working to persuade the guy to release the footage. So she wants to re-traumatize the public with the image. Because for her, she said it, she watched it over and over and over again. Yeah, she had the mind to watch it over and over and over again. Trained FBI agents cannot watch those footages over and over and over again. But our dear friend Candace, who is so heartbroken by the death of her friend, had no problem watching it over and over and over again. So it was not gory enough to watch your friend like that, over and over and over again. It doesn't matter whether there was blood or not, Candace. It was not a problem for you to watch him like that. That tells me a lot about your Christian faith. Woman of God indeed. Where was the mercy? Where was the humility? Where was the Christian woman in you when you were addressing a man of God who spoke to you with nothing but kind words, who was nothing but respectful to you? Where was that woman of God in you? Where was she? I was looking for her everywhere. Candace, the Catholic baptized woman of God who was soaked in the Catholicism and theology of her husband, was nowhere to be found. George Farmer, come get your wife. Come get your wife. Where the hell are you? Why she is unleashing this hell on earth? Where are you? Come get your wife. This is the moment when you get your wife, keep her indoors for a while. Let her settle into herself. And you know the funny thing? I told myself maybe when she will see the funeral of yesterday, she will be able to come back and, she will be like, wow, I should have given it time. No. She came back yesterday harder and stronger on her investigation that is going nowhere, apparently, because every day she has a new rabbit hole she's digging. Yesterday, it was that another thing, something was sealed off in the side where he was. She has a new theory every day. She doesn't investigate the first one she leash out. No, she just jumps from one thing to the other. Candace, why you were absent from your friend's memorial? Because you claim that you are investigating the feds, so they will be planning to hurt you. Honey, nobody was asking you to hurt you. It is your mind. It is the narcissist in you thinking that everything is about you. At the funeral, everybody was talking about Charlie, and I'm sure she could not handle being there when people will not be talking about her. Candace, from everything I have seen, the information you have is just as much as the information all of us out here in the streets have. Because you had no idea how the planning of the funeral was going. You had no idea what was ongoing there. And do you want to know who was on stage talking at the memorial of your friend? Pastor Rob McCoy, the one you had so much vitriol for, the one you spoke to with so much disrespect. It doesn't matter the religion. It doesn't matter. I'm not Muslim, but there's not a day I would disrespect a Muslim's religion. I am not a certain religion. I will never disrespect it. If I enter any religious house, any religious institution, I know to respect it because I know that it is something secret. But no, leave it to the moral compass of religious studies, of religious impetus, of religious standards. Candace Owens. Leave it to the moral compass of all religion, Candace Owens. She will tell you,
Be quiet.
Out.
Lastly, I want to say to this new flex operation mocking pastor, regarding which, by the way, the first time they went after Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens, a source told me, and I would love to get this confirmed, I'm going to find this out, that $150 million was spent on that, and it came from Bibi Netanyahu. I would like to figure out if that's true.
If that's true.
let the pastor shut his mouth. Let him be quiet. Yes. But while she was at home listening to Kenya West, like she said she'll be doing, Candace, our Christian woman, told us that she would be home. And it's not like she was going to be home to be with her husband and her kids, to look into how short life is, to pay attention to the way life was taken away from her best friend. No. She's staying home. And maybe she will not be staying home. She's going to go and see Kenya West, listen to Power. If you listen to the lyrics of Power, you will know why she's wanted to listen to Power. No. The Christian woman The Catholic Christian woman who was dipped in the blood and the baptism of her husband's theology will not listen to a Christian song while she is mourning her friend. She will not play a Christian song that praises the Lord or that reminds us of how small we are in this world while she is praying or remembering her friend. No, she plays Kanye West's Power. Please go listen to the lyrics of that song. Then you can understand who she is. It will tell you a lot about who she is.